Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Hampton officials concerned ways to avoid repeat of winter floods. New emergency vehicles. Zoning changes planned. Hampton officials are concerning several changes to prevent a repeat of dangerous winter floods that left long-lasting damage last year. Heavy snow, strong winds, and extreme high tides a year ago led to flooding along much of Hampton Beach. The ocean's surf crashed in on one side, while the marsh rose to historic heights on the other. The plowing effect that kept the snowbanks on the side of the roads didn't allow the water to drain, so in effect the streets became rivers, Hampton Fire Chief said. Several residents were rescued from homes after the rising water took out utilities, and others were rescued from vehicles after driving into flooded waters. There's a lot of people walking the beat who will tell you that was one of the most devastating storms and floods that they've seen in history of this beach, Hampton Police Chief said. Some rescue vehicles and fire trucks were damaged during the storm. We're working to obtain a military-style vehicle, which is a much high-riding vehicle, which will allow us to get into the deeper water without compressing the fire trucks, Fire Chief said. Emergency officials said they hope residents take future warnings seriously. We just ask when these things occur, and they're going to occur again, that when we put up the warning to stay clear of Hampton Beach, we're doing it for a reason, Police Chief said. Low-lying property was hit hard in the storm. The town planning board has drafted a warrant article for voters to consider in March that would allow new structures to build an extra 2 feet higher. But even homes that were built above the flooding had problems. What happens is when it floods, they're like an island, Planning Board Vice Chairwoman Tracy said. They can't get their car in because the streets are flooded, so I don't know how to solve that one yet. We're still trying to figure out how do we hold back the ocean. We don't have an answer for that one yet. Another warrant article put forth by the Conservation Commission would require that properties on the marsh follow the same FEMA regulations as those on the ocean side and be put on a specific piling system. That proposal will be discussed at a meeting on January 16th. And that does it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for more news reports. Good night, everyone. Bye.